Can you survive winter in Minnesota? Maybe. If you ask people what they think of when they think of Minnesota, I'm willing to bet that at least 9 out of 10 will say the word cold. Listen, the way people talk about winter here, it's a scare tactic. So put on your big girl pants and I'll give you 8 tips to surviving winter in Minnesota. You may still be scared, and if so, I don't know what to say to you except you're a wimp. Just kidding. It's September, and most people in the rest of the country are indulging in that last bit of summer, secure in the knowledge that they won't be cold for at least a few more months to come. But weather reports for northern Minnesota include the word frost in the forecast, and we have highs in the low 50s and lows in the low 40s this week here in the balmy southern part of the state. It's not going to stick. We'll have some warmer temps, but it has made me turn my thoughts to winter and all of the people that are moving to Minnesota and are worried about what to expect here. Minnesota has some pretty extreme temperature changes, from the very humid highs in the 90s in summer to minus 25 or colder in the winter. The debate rages every year at this time about whether or not to turn on the heat. If you are a true Minnesotan, you may believe that the only proper time for heat is November 1st. I am not a true Minnesotan. I'm a transplant, which means I have nothing to prove. So here is my take on it. Number 1, turn the heat on when it gets cold. You probably don't need me to tell you this. We do a mix of heat in the morning followed by open windows later in the afternoon, probably from September through October. In general, I would try to keep this to myself and avoid scorn. Number 2, you are not too cool to wear long johns. Layers are your friend. Every layer creates a pocket of warm air between the next, and you want that. I go way off the deep end for many people, and I say that if you're outside for any length of time, you should be wearing snow pants, but they're life-changing. Having a full 50% of your body insulated from cold makes your whole world better. Number 3, your car itself. Make sure you have gas in the tank, over 50%, and a cell phone charger in your car at all times. If you park outside and it seems like there might be weather, pull your wiper blades up so they don't stick to the windshield and you can scrape, which brings me to scraping. I lived in Atlanta for a long time and I didn't own a scraper. I actually used to use my credit card. Handy. It's a necessity here though, so get one with a long handle and a brush because you are supposed to clear your entire car of snow so you don't have it blinding drivers behind you. Don't say that I didn't tell you that. Number 4, have your car stocked. I like to keep granola bars, extra hats and gloves, a small blanket, a flashlight, jumper cables in my car. They also make little fold-up shovels that come in handy if you get stuck, and I like to keep a bag of old school kitty litter in my trunk. It adds a little weight, and if you need it to help you get unstuck on ice, it's there. Old carpet samples, those are great too. Minnesotans generally have an we're all in this together kind of attitude, so if you do get stuck, you're likely to have somebody helping you push you out pretty quickly. Number 5, beware the neighbors. You can start a really hot back and forth by shoveling someone else's walk. My husband got a nice snow thrower a few years ago, and he was really enthusiastic about using it and started clearing neighbors' walks and driveways. Well, this cannot go unanswered. We would wake up in the morning and someone would have done a stealth shovel at our house during the night. I mean, you know what comes next. We can't allow that kindness to go unanswered, and now we have to shovel their walk at like 3 o'clock in the morning to beat them. It's a sickness. All right, so number 6, move your body and go outside. You'll deal well with Minnesota winters if you don't let them handicap you and keep you confined to your house. Most people here seem to look forward to it and they embrace winter. You won't see a huge drop in outdoor activity. It just changes. People still bike ride all the way through winter. They just switch to fat tire bikes. If you don't know how to ice skate or ski, now's your chance. And if you want something that requires far less coordination, go with snowshoeing. It's just walking, but you don't sink into the deep snow. And kids, If you have kids, the sledding hills are mobbed all winter. Many walking paths are still cleared and maintained all winter long, and it makes a huge difference in your ability to deal with short days, cold weather. And if you have a good attitude and don't stay inside, you'll be much better off. So number 7, winter clothes start hitting the shelves in August. Yes, I said August. I know. You don't have to wear them, but I would consider buying them then. Mittens are warmer than gloves. Insulated and waterproof boots are really important. Things sell really quickly, so don't wait. Number 8, create a cozy atmosphere at home. We like to light candles or the fireplace by about 4:30 in the depths of winter. Everyone in my house has a favorite cozy blanket to sit under and a good pair of slippers. And we also have lots of smaller lamps or lights in different parts of the house that beat back the gloom and make those places a draw and feel cozy. So those are my tips. I have confidence in you. You can do it.